awesome news today. We've got Apple Card, Touch ID coming to the iPhones, and more awesome news. I'm Skylar. Let's get started. So, Apple has started rolling out its new credit card, the Apple Card, to some users. So, the users who would have gotten this would be if they filled out this form on the website, which I did. I did not get invited, but many people did. And it will be rolling out to the rest of the US later this month. So there was an email sent out to these people. They can sign up in the app, in the Wallet app, and there's also the option to get a physical card at no extra charge. And even if you lose that card, you can get that card back for, again, no additional charge. So they're really going all out on that. And it's a really nice looking card. I love the look of the card. It looks really nice. Now, the basics of the Apple Card, really, it's a pretty simple card. You've got daily cash back, pretty average percentages on the cash back there. There's no fees at all. Interest rates, normal, and a little bit on the low side. But the biggest selling point is the Apple-ness of it and the integration with like iPhone's Wallet, the Apple Pay, all of that is what's awesome. And you still do get a normal credit card that might have I don't know if it has a mag stripe. It might just be a chip card. I don't know. I don't know, actually. So this is a really interesting one. Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, who's been pretty successful in the past, says that in 2021, that's just 2 years away, Apple will have Face ID and under-display Touch ID on the same phone. It just seems so strange to me every time I see these leaks and rumors about under-display Touch ID that it would be coming back, that Apple would bring Touch ID back after all the things they've said about it. Like, they've made ads saying Face ID is better than Touch ID. Don't use Touch ID. Like, they're going all in on Face ID. So this Touch ID thing would have to be really cool, and they would have to put a lot of work into it to get us there by 2021. Which, although to me, 2021 sounds like forever, that's actually surprisingly soon. Considering this year's iPhone's 2019, next year's iPhone is the 2020 iPhones already. Those iPhones we've heard so much about. I mean, if all these things are going to be true, we're looking at a crazy couple of years coming up for Apple with a lot of things. Hopefully we will see that, and that would be awesome to see. We'll have to wait, though. Although, in my opinion, if they were to do under-display Touch ID, it would probably raise the price of the phone a lot, which is really kind of concerning to me that we might be getting such high-cost iPhones, as they're already up very expensive. But let's focus on the positives here. Apple's looking for a full area of the screen. So the idea is that you have not just one spot you can touch. This is a concept by 9tech11. They've got actually some pretty cool stuff. There'll be a link in the description where you can check out some of their stuff. And the idea here is, say you're on the lock screen, you open up your phone, or probably not even if your phone is open. Say you're on the lock screen, you open up your phone, and you just touch anywhere on probably the lower part of the screen here, and it will unlock for you under display just by touching the screen, which could be really awesome, especially with the way the iPhone X works, where you swipe up. So just by swiping up, you could have that unlocked by either your face or the fingerprint. So if Apple does this, it will be a really cool thing to have on the iPhone, where you will totally get that immersive experience, where just by swiping up, the phone will unlock in any way, and it will be quite nice to see on those new phones, if you can afford one. Now, according to a new report, we will see folding iPhones or iPads. Of course, we knew that. In 2020 or 2021. That's next year or 2 years for a folding iPad release. Now, as we've seen, folding technology not going great yet. Samsung took a stab at it. Huawei, some other companies have tried it out. It's not gone great, really, for any of them. But we could see, who knows what we'll see. But this is, I think we've seen a few reports about this, that Apple will get this folding device coming soon, which will be crazy. I will love that. I would love to go to the Apple store and use one of those, like a folding iPad, folding iPhone. I can imagine so many awesome use cases for that. We'll just have to see what Apple does with that. And this is like the first folding iPhone concept we ever saw. I still really like this one. You can find a link in the description to take you to this concept. It's still one of my favorite folding iPhone concepts. Now, after it had been revealed that Apple contractors listen to Siri recordings, just like Google and Amazon, Apple released a statement saying it was going to rework its Siri recording grading system and offer an option to opt out, which is what I believe it should have been from the beginning. But whatever, we'll just have to wait for that to happen. So presumably right now they're not doing the grading, Siri conversation grading thing, and they're going to be changing how they deal with that and adding an option to opt out. Hopefully, easy to get to option, maybe more simpler than Google's option, and Amazon is also going to be adding an option. So these companies following suit to what Apple should have done from the beginning, but at least they're doing it now. Also, something I don't have on my script, but a newer development, I believe there's a class action lawsuit filed against Apple for this Siri recording thing, which we'll have to see. That probably won't go anywhere as Apple's making the changes, and it's the same thing that Google and Amazon are doing, but maybe we'll see. So Apple has filed for a patent for a MacBook with Face ID. So that'll be cool to have as competition for Windows Hello facial recognition. Just the convenient form of unlocking your Mac to go along with the Touch ID password, the Watch unlock coming in WatchOS 5, WatchOS 6, sorry. So yeah, those are some of the cool things we've got to look forward to. I'm Matt Skylar. Thanks for watching. Bye.